Welcome back to the channel. First up, the 1965 Jefferson Nickel, particularly the Monticello 5-cent piece with the large date and no mint mark. So why are we spotlighting the 1965 Jefferson Nickel? Well, it's a coin that has its own unique quirks and characteristics, and understanding its value can be quite interesting. Let's start with some background information. The Jefferson Nickel, featuring the likeness of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and the Monticello building on the reverse, was first issued in 1938. The 1965 version is particularly notable because it was struck during a time of transition for the U.S. Mint. In 1965, the U.S. Mint produced both small and large date varieties for the Jefferson Nickel. The large date version, which we're looking at today, features noticeably larger numbers in the year compared to the small date version. This is a subtle yet significant detail for collectors. One important thing to note is that this 1965 Jefferson Nickel does not have a mint mark. The absence of a mint mark indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. Unlike the Denver Mint or the San Francisco Mint, the Philadelphia Mint did not use mint marks for its coins during that year. Now, let's talk about the condition of the coin. This particular nickel is in what we might call a dirty color shade condition. What does that mean exactly? Essentially, it's not in pristine condition. It shows signs of wear, tarnish, and dirt accumulation. The condition of a coin is crucial when determining its value. For the 1965 Jefferson Nickel, in this kind of dirty or tarnished condition, it generally falls into a lower value range. As of today's market, you're looking at a value that typically ranges from about $34,000. That's right, this particular coin, despite its historical significance, doesn't command a high value when it's not in excellent condition. The 1965 Jefferson Nickel, especially in a dirty or tarnished state, doesn't have a high premium, but let's be clear, it's still a piece of numismatic history and can be a great addition to your collection. If you're tempted to clean your coin, be very cautious. Cleaning can actually decrease a coin's value because it can scratch or remove important details. If you're unsure, it's always a good idea to consult with a professional numismatist. So while the 1965 Jefferson Nickel with the large date and no mint mark might not be the most valuable coin in your collection, it's still a fascinating piece. Its value may be modest, but it represents an important era in U.S. minting history. Today we're delving into the intriguing world of the 1999 Connecticut commemorative quarter with a P mint mark, especially one with a distinctive gold color shade and uncirculated condition. Let's explore its story, its value, and what makes it a standout piece in today's market. The 1999 Connecticut Quarter is part of the renowned 50-state quarters program launched by the U.S. Mint to celebrate each state's history and heritage. Issued on October 12, 1999, Connecticut was the fifth state honored in this series. The reverse side of the quarter features the charter oak, an emblem of Connecticut's storied past. According to legend, the charter oak was used to hide the state's royal charter from the British in 1687, making it a symbol of resilience and independence. Now, let's talk about the mint mark. This quarter bears the P mint mark, indicating it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. While the Philadelphia Mint produced most of the state quarters, the P mark can add a layer of significance for collectors. Here's where it gets interesting. Our featured coin has a unique gold color shade. This isn't part of the original minting process, but could be due to environmental factors, aging, or even an aftermarket gold plating. This coloration makes it stand out from the standard silver quarters. This quarter is in uncirculated condition, meaning it hasn't been used in everyday transactions. It's pristine, retaining all its original details and luster, which is a big plus for collectors. When determining the value of this coin, we consider several factors: condition, rarity, mint mark, and any unique color variations. Let's break these down. Condition is crucial. An uncirculated coin, like ours, is more valuable than one that has seen circulation. This pristine state significantly enhances its appeal. While the Philadelphia Mint produced a substantial number of these quarters, finding them in uncirculated condition with a unique gold color shade is quite rare. This rarity can increase its market value. As of 2024, the value of a 1999 Connecticut quarter with a P mint mark in uncirculated condition typically ranges from $25,000. However, the gold color shade adds an extra layer of interest. Depending on the shade's prominence and collector demand, this could potentially increase the coin's value to around $30,000 or more. Professional grading can also affect value. If your coin has been graded by a service like PCGS or NGC and receives a high grade, such as MS666 or higher, it could command an even higher price. The grade confirms the coin's condition and authenticity, which can be crucial for buyers. If you're thinking of selling or buying this coin, getting it professionally graded can provide a more accurate assessment of its value. Also, keeping an eye on auction results and market trends for similar coins can help gauge its current value. And that's a wrap on our exploration of the 1999 Connecticut Quarter with P mint mark and a gold color shade. This coin is not just a piece of currency, it's a slice of history with a unique twist, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out. This coin could be a valuable addition to your collection. Next up, the 1966 Jefferson Nickel. Specifically, we're going to explore the value of the large date version of this nickel in black color shade and fine condition, so let's get into it. The 1966 Jefferson Nickel is part of the series that was minted from 1938 to 2003. This coin, featuring Thomas Jefferson, was struck in Denver and Philadelphia, but for our purposes today we're looking at the large date variety without mint mark, which is known to have some unique characteristics. As you can see, the large date version has numerals that are noticeably larger compared to the small date version. This subtle difference can impact the coin's value, especially if it's in less common conditions. Our focus today is on the black color shade of the 1966 Jefferson Nickel. This color variation isn't common and can be a result of environmental factors or unique minting anomalies. For collectors, this adds an extra layer of rarity. Now let's talk about condition. The fine condition of this nickel means it has moderate wear, but still retains most of its original design details. The black shade adds an extra bit of character, which can make this coin more appealing to collectors. So what's the value of a 1966 Jefferson Nickel in fine condition with a black color shade in today's market? You can expect to see this coin valued between $40,000. This range depends on the exact level of detail and the prominence of the black color shade. To give you a better idea, here are some recent auction results and sales for similar coins. As you can see, the value can fluctuate based on demand and specific coin features. If you're looking to buy or sell a 1966 Jefferson Nickel like this, be sure to check for authenticity and get a professional appraisal. If needed, the black color shade and fine condition can significantly impact the value, so it's worth ensuring you have accurate information. Next up, the 2020 Marsh GS Rockefeller Quarter with P mint mark in uncirculated condition. We'll explore its design, significance, and current market value. Let's get started. The 2020 Marsh GS Rockefeller Quarter is part of the American Women Quarters program, a series introduced by the U.S., meant to honor the contributions of notable American women. The Marsh GS Rockefeller Quarter, issued on November 9, 2020, features an important figure in American history. This quarter showcases a detailed portrait of G.S. Rockefeller, capturing her contributions and legacy as one of the influential women honored in this program. Her portrait reflects both her historical impact and the significance of the American Women Quarters program in celebrating female pioneers. The P mint mark on this quarter indicates it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. While quarters from the Philadelphia Mint are common, the uncirculated condition of this coin adds considerable value. Our featured coin is in uncirculated condition, meaning it has never been used in everyday transactions. It retains its original mint luster and detail, making it highly desirable to collectors. To assess the value of this coin, we consider several factors: condition, rarity, and mint mark. Let's explore each of these. Condition is crucial. An uncirculated coin, like ours, is worth more than one that has been in circulation. Its pristine state enhances its value and appeal among collectors. While the Philadelphia Mint produced a substantial number of these quarters, finding them in uncirculated condition can be rarer. This adds to the coin's overall rarity and value. As of 2024, the market value for a 2020 Marsh GS Rockefeller Quarter with a P mint mark in uncirculated condition generally ranges from $29,000. However, if the coin is graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC and receives a high grade, such as MS66 or higher, it could command a premium price, potentially reaching $35,000 or more. Professional grading can provide a more accurate value assessment. Coins that are graded highly by services like PCGS or NGC often have a higher market value due to their verified condition and authenticity. If you're considering buying or selling this coin, professional grading can help establish its true value and make it more appealing to potential buyers or collectors. And there you have it, the 2020 Marsh G.S. Rockefeller Quarter with P mint mark in uncirculated condition is a beautiful tribute to an important figure in American history and a valuable addition to any coin collection. Next up, we're going to explore the value of the 1954 Jefferson Nickel, specifically the large date variety without a mint mark, and discuss its worth in today's market, especially when it's in a dirty condition. Let's get started. First, let's set the stage with some background. The Jefferson Nickel series began in 1938, and the 1954 issue is a key part of this collection. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. The 1954 nickel is significant for its role in the series during the early 1950s. In 1954, the large date variety was minted, and the absence of a mint mark means it was struck in Philadelphia. This particular variety is often sought after by collectors due to its unique characteristics and historical value. Here's a closer look at the large date variety. The numerals on the date are noticeably larger compared to the small date version. This distinction can make a difference in value, especially when other factors come into play. Now let's discuss the condition of the coin today. We're focusing on the 1954 Jefferson Nickel in dirty condition. Dirty coins, while they might not be the most appealing visually, can still hold significant value depending on their rarity and demand among collectors. As you can see, this coin has accumulated some dirt and grime over the years. While this might seem like a negative factor in some cases, collectors are interested in coins with original patina or those that tell a story of their journey through time. So what's the value of a 1954 Jefferson Nickel in dirty condition in today's market? The value of such a coin can range from $35,000. The exact value depends on several factors, including the degree of dirt, the overall condition of the coin, and collector demand. For example, recent sales and auction results show that dirty condition coins, while not fetching premium prices like those in pristine condition, still have a place in the collector's market. Some may find value in the unique aspects of a dirty coin, like its history or character. If you have a 1954 Jefferson Nickel and are considering selling it, or if you're just curious about its value, here are a few tips. First, consider getting the coin professionally graded. Even if it's dirty, a proper grading can provide a clearer picture of its true value. While cleaning is generally not recommended for valuable coins, if you choose to clean it, do so very gently and with proper techniques to avoid damaging the coin. Further professional advice is always a good route to take. So there you have it, folks. The 1954 Jefferson Nickel in dirty condition may not be the flashiest coin in your collection, but it certainly has its place and value. Next up, the 2018 Voyageurs National Park Quarter with D mint mark in uncirculated condition. We'll explore its design, significance, and current market value. Let's jump right in. The 2018 Voyageurs National Park Quarter is part of the The Beautiful Quarters program, which began in 2010 to celebrate the natural beauty and historical landmarks across the United States. The Voyageurs Quarter, issued on June 4, 2018, represents Voyageurs National Park in Minnesota. The reverse side of the quarter features a serene design of a canoeist paddling through the park's waterways, with two loons swimming nearby. This design captures the essence of the park's pristine lakes and its importance to outdoor recreation and conservation. This quarter bears the D mint mark, indicating it was minted at the Denver Mint. The Denver Mint produced a significant number of these quarters, making the D mint mark a key detail for collectors. Our featured coin is in uncirculated condition, meaning it has not been used in everyday transactions and retains its original mint luster. This pristine condition is highly sought after by collectors. To determine the value of this coin, we consider several factors: condition, rarity, and mint mark. Let's break these down. Condition is a crucial factor. An uncirculated coin is much more valuable than one that has been in circulation. The coin's pristine state enhances its appeal and value among collectors. Rarity also plays a role. Although the Denver Mint produced millions of these quarters, finding them in uncirculated condition can be less common, adding to their rarity and value. As of 2024, The market value for a 2018 Voyageurs National Park quarter with a D mint mark in uncirculated condition generally ranges from $45,000. However, if the coin has been professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC and receives a high grade such as MS66 or higher, it could be worth more, potentially reaching $50,000 or even higher. Professional grading can provide a more precise value assessment. A high-grade coin confirmed by grading services can command a premium price due to its verified condition and authenticity. If you're looking to buy or sell this coin, consider getting it professionally graded. This will help establish its true value and make it more appealing to potential buyers or collectors. And that's our look at the 2018 Voyageurs National Park quarter with D mint mark in uncirculated condition. This coin not only celebrates a beautiful national park, but also holds its own in the world of coin collecting. Next up, the 1958 Jefferson Nickel with a large date and D mint mark. We'll be exploring what makes this coin special and determining its value in today's market, especially in very fine condition. Let's get started. First, a bit of background. The Jefferson Nickel series, introduced in 1938, has been a staple in American coinage. The 1958 issue is part of this series and features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. The 58 nickel is particularly interesting because it marks the end of the 1950s, a decade full of numismatic developments. The 1958 Jefferson Nickel was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Today we're focusing on the Denver mint mark, which is denoted by a small d on the reverse side of the coin, just to the right of Monticello. This nickel is part of the large date variety, where the numerals in the year are noticeably larger than those on the small date version. The large date variety, combined with the D mint mark, makes this coin particularly interesting to collectors. The D mint mark indicates that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint, which adds to its collectability. For today's discussion, we're examining the coin in very fine condition. So, what does very fine condition mean in numismatic terms? A very fine coin will have clear, well-defined details with some minor wear. The surfaces may show signs of use, but the key features and inscriptions should be legible and recognizable. For the 1958 Jefferson Nickel, a very fine coin will have most of the original mint luster, with only minor wear on high points. The details on Monticello should still be sharp, and the lettering should be clear. Now let's talk about the value. In today's market, a 1958 Jefferson Nickel with a large date and D mint mark in very fine condition is valued between $30,000 or more. This range can fluctuate based on the coin's exact condition, demand among collectors, and recent sales trends. For context, recent auction results and sales show that coins in very fine condition can command a premium, especially if they have unique features or are part of a sought-after series. As with any collectible, market demand and collector interest play a significant role in determining value. If you're holding onto a 1958 Jefferson Nickel and are considering selling it, or if you're simply curious about its value, here are some tips. First, ensure your coin is graded accurately. Professional grading services can provide a clear assessment of its condition and help you understand its market value. When buying or selling, be sure to work with reputable dealers and check recent sales data to gauge the current market value. Keeping your coin in good condition and protecting it from unnecessary wear can also help maintain its value. That wraps up our exploration of the 1958 Jefferson Nickel with a large date and D mint mark in very fine condition. This coin may not be the rarest in the series, but it certainly holds its own in terms of collector interest and value. Next up, the 2016 Shawnee National Forest quarter with a P mint mark in uncirculated condition. We'll explore its history, unique features, and current market value. Let's dive in. The 2016 Shawnee National Forest quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a series introduced by the U.S. Mint in 2010 to celebrate national parks and sites across the country. The Shawnee National Forest quarter, issued on August 29, 2016, represents the beautiful natural landscape of southern Illinois. The reverse side of this quarter features a detailed design of a hiker climbing a rock formation, with the majestic Shawnee National Forest landscape in the background. This design showcases the park's natural beauty and its role in preserving America's natural heritage. This coin bears the P mint mark, indicating it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. The P mint mark is a notable feature, especially for collectors who are keen on mint variations. Our featured coin is in uncirculated condition, meaning it has never been used in daily transactions and remains in pristine shape. An uncirculated coin retains its original luster and detail, making it highly desirable for collectors. When assessing the value of this coin, we look at several key factors: condition, rarity, and mint mark. Let's break these down. Condition is a major factor. An uncirculated coin is significantly more valuable than one that has been used. Its pristine condition is a major draw for collectors. The rarity of the 2016 Shawnee Quarter is influenced by its production numbers and the availability of uncirculated examples. While millions were minted, finding them in uncirculated condition can be a bit rarer and thus more valuable. As of 2024, the market value for a 2016 Shawnee National Forest Quarter with a P mint mark in uncirculated condition generally ranges from $40,000. However, if your coin has been professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC and receives a high grade, such as MS66 or higher, it could be worth more, potentially reaching $42,000 or even more. Professional grading can provide a more precise assessment of your coin's value. A high-grade coin confirmed by grading services can command a premium price due to its verified condition and authenticity. If you're buying or selling this coin, consider having it professionally graded. This can help establish its true value and make it more attractive to potential buyers. And there you have it, the 2016 Shawnee National Forest Quarter with P mint mark in uncirculated condition is a beautiful representation of America's natural treasures. Next up, the 1964 Jefferson Nickel with a large date and D mint mark, particularly when it's in dirty condition. We'll explore what makes this coin unique and determine its value in today's market. Let's dive in. To kick things off, let's set the stage with some history. The Jefferson Nickel series, which began in 1938, continues to be a beloved part of American coinage. The 1964 nickel is a significant issue as it represents a time when the U.S. was experiencing economic growth and change. The 1964 Jefferson Nickel was struck in both large and small date varieties. Today, we're focusing on the large date version with the D mint mark, which indicates that this coin was minted in Denver. The large date variety is characterized by numerals in the year that are noticeably larger compared to the small date variety. The D mint mark found just to the right of Monticello on the reverse side signifies that this coin was produced at the Denver Mint. Now let's talk about the condition of the coin. Today we're examining the 1964 Jefferson Nickel in what's known as dirty condition. This means the coin has accumulated dirt and grime over the years, which can affect its appearance and potentially its value. As you can see, this coin is not in pristine condition. It has visible dirt and discoloration, which might seem like a drawback. However, the value of a dirty coin can still be of interest to collectors for various reasons. So what's the value of a 1964 Jefferson Nickel in dirty condition in today's market? You can expect this coin to be valued between $38,000. This range is influenced by several factors, including the degree of dirt, overall wear, and collector interest. Recent auction results and sales for similar coins show that while dirty condition coins don't command the same premium as those in pristine or uncirculated condition, they still hold some value, especially if they are part of a popular series like the Jefferson Nickel. If you have a 1964 Jefferson Nickel in dirty condition, here are some tips. First, it's important to handle the coin carefully to avoid further damage. If you're considering selling it, getting a professional appraisal can help you understand its market value more accurately. Cleaning coins is generally not recommended, as it can decrease their value and potentially damage the coin. If the dirt is significant, it's best to consult with a professional to determine the best course of action. That's a wrap on our exploration of the 1964 Jefferson Nickel with a large date and D mint mark in dirty condition. While it might not be the most valuable coin in the series, it's still a fascinating piece of American numismatic history. Next up, the 2006 South Dakota Quarter with P mint mark in uncirculated condition. We'll delve into its history, unique features, and its current market value. Let's get started. The 2006 South Dakota Quarter is part of the 50-State Quarters program, a series released by the U.S. Mint from 1999 to 2008 to celebrate each state's history. South Dakota was the 40th state honored in the series, and its quarter was issued on November 6, 2006. This quarter features a striking design of Mount Rushmore, one of South Dakota's most famous landmarks. The design showcases the faces of 4 U.S. Presidents George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln carved into the Black Hills. This iconic image represents South Dakota's rich history and its role in American heritage. The P Mint mark on this quarter indicates it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. While the Philadelphia Mint produced a large number of these quarters, finding one in uncirculated condition can be a significant find for collectors. An uncirculated coin means it has never been used in everyday transactions. It remains in pristine condition, free from scratches or wear, and retains its original luster. This is highly desirable for collectors and can impact the coin's value. When it comes to determining the value of this coin, we consider several factors: condition, rarity, and mint mark. Let's break these down. Condition is crucial. An uncirculated coin, like ours, is more valuable than one that has been in circulation. Its pristine state enhances its appeal to collectors. While the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these quarters, finding them in uncirculated condition adds to their rarity. Collectors value coins that are well preserved and maintain their original detail. As of 2024, the market value for a 2006 South Dakota quarter with a P Mint mark in uncirculated condition typically ranges from $30,000. However, if the coin is graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC and receives a high grade, such as MS66, so higher, it can command a premium price, potentially reaching $32,000 or more. Professional grading can provide a more accurate value assessment. Coins graded by reputable services are often worth more due to their verified condition and authenticity. If you have an uncirculated South Dakota quarter, getting it graded could increase its market value. If you're considering buying or selling this coin, it's a good idea to get it professionally graded. This can help establish its value and ensure it's accurately represented to potential buyers or collectors. And that wraps up our exploration of the 2006 South Dakota quarter with P Mint mark in uncirculated condition. This coin is not just a piece of currency, but a tribute to South Dakota's historical landmark and its place in American history. Next up, the 1958 Jefferson Nickel with a large date and a D Mint mark, particularly in good condition. We'll explore the significance of this coin and determine its value in today's market. Let's get started. Before we jump into the value, let's talk a bit about the history of the Jefferson Nickel. Introduced in 1938, the Jefferson Nickel replaced the Buffalo nickel and has been a cornerstone of American coinage ever since. The 1958 nickel is part of this long-standing series and holds a special place in many collectors' hearts. The 1958 Jefferson Nickel was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver. Today, we're focusing on the Denver Mint version, identified by the small D Mint mark on the reverse side, just to the right of Monticello. The large date variety, which we're examining today, is known for its numerals in the year being larger and more pronounced compared to the small date variety. This distinction can affect the coin's collectability, especially among enthusiasts who appreciate these subtle differences. Now, let's talk about the coin's condition. For today's video, we're focusing on a 1958 Jefferson Nickel in good condition. In numismatic terms, good condition means the coin has significant wear, with many of the finer details being worn down, but the major features are still visible. In good condition, you can expect to see quite a bit of wear on Jefferson's face and the Monticello building on the reverse. The rims may be worn down and some of the lettering might be faint, but overall, the coin remains identifiable and collectible. Even though the coin shows wear, the large date and D Mint mark are still distinguishable, which adds to its historical value. Coins in good condition are often more accessible to collectors just starting out, making them an important part of the hobby. So what's the value of a 1958 Jefferson Nickel in good condition in today's market? Currently, this coin is valued between $29,000. While this might not seem like much, it's important to remember that the value can vary based on factors like demand, market trends, and even sentimental value to collectors. Although coins in better conditions, such as uncirculated or very fine, generally command higher prices, coins in good condition are still valuable to collectors who are interested in completing their collections or those who appreciate the history behind the piece. If you have a 1958 Jefferson Nickel in good condition, here are some tips to keep in mind. First, even though the coin shows wear, it's important to handle it carefully to avoid further damage. Using cotton gloves or holding the coin by its edges can help preserve its current state. When it comes to storage, keeping your coins in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight can help prevent further wear and tear. If you're considering adding a 1958 Jefferson Nickel to your collection, make sure to do your research and buy from reputable dealers. That wraps up our deep dive into the 1958 Jefferson Nickel with a large date and D mint mark in good condition. While it may not be the most valuable coin out there, it's a significant piece of American history and a great addition to any collection. Next up, the 1999 Delaware Quarter, featuring the first State of the Union. This particular coin has a P mint mark and is in uncirculated condition, making it a true gem for collectors. We'll discuss its design, historical significance, and current market value. Let's get started. The 1999 Delaware Quarter is the very first coin released in the 50-state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. This program was a huge success, reigniting interest in coin collecting by featuring each of the 50 states on the reverse side of the quarter. The reverse side of the Delaware Quarter depicts Caesar Rodney, an American lawyer and politician who rode 80 miles on horseback in a storm to cast the deciding vote for American independence in 1776. This design beautifully captures Rodney's famous ride, symbolizing Delaware's pivotal role in the founding of the United States. The P mint mark indicates that this quarter was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. Quarters from this mint are common, but finding them in uncirculated condition like this one is what makes it special. Uncirculated condition means that this coin has never been used in everyday transactions. It retains its original mint luster, with no signs of wear or handling. This condition is highly desirable among collectors as it preserves the coin's original beauty and detail. When assessing the value of a coin like this, we look at several key factors: condition, rarity, and mint mark. Let's break these down in the context of the 1999 Delaware Quarter. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 373 million Delaware quarters, making them widely available. However, the value increases when you find one in uncirculated condition. Condition is always a crucial factor in determining a coin's value. While this coin is not rare in general circulation, finding one that's in uncirculated condition can be a challenge. This adds a layer of rarity and makes such coins more appealing to collectors. As of 2024, the market value for a 1999 Delaware Quarter with a P mint mark in uncirculated condition typically ranges from $36,000. However, if the coin is graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC and receives a high grade, such as MS65 or higher, it could command a higher price, potentially reaching $40,000 or more, depending on demand and market trends. Professional grading can give you a more precise estimate of your coin's value. A high-grade coin, certified by a grading service, is often more valuable due to the verified condition and authenticity. If you're considering selling or insuring your coin, getting it professionally graded might be worth the investment. It adds credibility and can increase its market value. And there you have it. The 1999 Delaware Quarter with P mint mark in uncirculated condition is not just a piece of history, but also a valuable collector's item. Its place as the first coin in the 50-state quarters program makes it especially significant. Thanks for joining us today. If you found this video informative, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow coin enthusiasts, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the world of coin collecting. Until next time, happy collecting.